Hello, good morning everyone. Dear students, in this session we are going to know about OpenOffice.org writer word processor terminology. So let's start. What are the terminology? Word processing terminology. In this section, we will discuss about the terminology of a word processor. Terms of a particular software are quite essential to be known. As you know, if you want to drive a car, if you want to drive a bike, then definitely you have to know some important aspect of driving. First of all, where is accelerator, where is clutch, where is gear lever, and what is the function of it, all kind of things. If you don't know, then definitely you can't drive properly. And sometimes it may happen that you can meet a unpleasant event or incident. So we are going to operate word processor. So we have to know word processing terminology and what important terminology is there. So first of all, margin. What is the function of margin and what is margin? We are going to know. The margin is the distance from the text to the paper's edge. The text and graphics are usually printed inside the margins. The ruler line in a word processor displays the position of margins. As you might have seen that whenever you have opened a word processor or application, then you might have noticed that some space is left from the left and some space is left from the right and some space is left from the top and some space is left from the bottom. What is this? This is margin. This is called margin. So margin means the distance from the text to the paper's edge is called margin. Next thing is there. Margins are of different types. What kind of margins are there? Now we are going to know. Left margin, right margin, top margin, and bottom margin. What is left margin? This is the distance between the text and the left edge. Right margin, this is the distance between the text and the right edge. Top margin, this is the distance between the text and the top edge. Bottom margin, this is the distance between the text and the bottom edge. These are called margins. And there are four main kinds of margins. Next thing is there, word wrapping. This term is very important to be known. What is word wrapping? Perhaps you might have noticed while typing in Notepad. Notepad is also a word processor. WordPad, Notepad. In MS, Microsoft company, Windows. In Windows, these are the built-in applications, Notepad and WordPad. And when you start typing in WordPad and Notepad, and you might have noticed that it 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 keeps on typing. But when we want to type in the next line, we have to we have to press the enter key. On the other hand, the modern word processor like MS Word and OpenOffice.org Writer and some other, they are not required to press enter. They just shift the text into the next line. This process is called word wrapping. Just see. The word wrap feature places the text going beyond the right margin to the next without your pressing enter key. In word processors, the word wrapping is the fitting of text within the margins. This is the work of function of word wrapping. Next thing is there, that is called indentation. The indent refers to the distance between text boundaries. Just see, indent refers to the distance between text boundaries and page margins. For instance, when we start a new paragraph, we start in little far from the left margins. This is called indentation. This is called indentation. Next thing is there, fonts, style, and size. Modern word processors offer a variety of character types, styles, size. The character type is generally called fonts. Furthermore, the fonts can be represented in various styles and size. Just have a look upon the picture. These are given over here. You can see all these are the styles of fonts and different kinds of fonts. Not only these, some other, there are so many. It is only it has been started from A up to Z. So many styles, font styles are there. And the next, some part is left, we will see in the next presentation and the next session. So thank you and have a nice day.